Hello and welcome back to HWLRADIO.com. You're here with your main man Hollywood, and today we're going to be discussing this Nicki Minaj and Safari stuff. And on top of that, I'm going to be digging into the fact, are black women the new black man now? Because it seems like they're getting attacked. And I want to know your opinion on that. Y'all can drop it below in the comments. You know, I'm trying to speak up because before it gets too bad. But I also want to tell you this, because all this has to do with the end times. So Florida right now declares state of emergency as red tide spreads. Florida Governor Rick Scott declared a state of emergency on Monday as a months-long red tide continues to spread throughout the region's waters, killing hundreds of turtles and sickening people in coastal communities. The red tide, a harmful bloom of algae that occurs naturally, began last year and has spread throughout the Gulf of Mexico, now spanning 150 miles. Fish and other wildlife have been washing up dead on beaches throughout Florida, including more than 300 sea turtles, manatees, and even a whale shark that may have been killed by the phenomenon. I am issuing an emergency declaration to provide significant funding and resources to the communities experiencing red tide so we can combat its terrible impacts, Scott said in a statement on Monday. Rick Scott also said on his Twitter, "Today I issued an emergency declaration to help SW Florida and Tampa Bay area combat impacts from red tide. We're directing $100,000 for at Moat Marine Lab and $500,000 for at Visit Florida. I'm also directing an additional $900,000 for Lee County cleanup efforts. The declaration will provide $1.5 million in emergency funding and make state scientists available to help with cleanup efforts and animal rescues. The bloom of algae began last October and extends from Naples to Everglades region with no sign of slowing down. Residents have reported some negative health efforts, including eye, nose, and throat irritation due to the vapors released by the red tide, according to the Washington Post. I can't describe the smell. It's like unbelievable," Alex Cousin, a resident of Bradenton Beach, told the Associated Press last week. "It makes you throw up. More than 100 tons of dead fish have been removed from area beaches," NPR reports, and officials say they're worried about the tide's impact on tourism. Now, do you see this? Now, this is some nasty, nasty, nasty shit. That's some nasty shit. Could you imagine? I know you done came in the house and smelled a dead fish in your aquarium, but could you imagine not being able to escape that smell all day long? No breaks. Like, shit, you wake up tomorrow, the smell is still there. You just smell that nasty ass smell. And you heard, dude, it makes you want to throw up. So, I mean, you know, I'd like to send my best wishes out to everybody going through that. Florida, Gulf of Mexico, throughout there. But man, I just couldn't imagine having to deal with that smell 24 hours a day and not be able to escape it. No smell good, no nothing can stop this. And not only that, they getting affected. So yeah, y'all need to make sure y'all talk to the government officials and tell them they need help down there now. Y'all want to help everybody else overseas, motherfucker, help them now. But we're gonna get into this Nicki Minaj and Safari shit, and I gotta give props where props is due. Nicki Minaj came all the way back. She came all the way back. I forget what song it was. It kind of had me questioning it. Like, damn, like she took too much of a long break off and everybody's on this Cardi B thing. And then I seen, like, I always knew that Nicki Minaj was a lyricist. And a lyricist, all they gotta do is they gotta get with the times. If they can't get with the times, then they become a thing of the past. Now, if a lyricist can get with the times, then boom. And in that song, she was like a little with the times, but not warmed up. Just like Remy Ma when she first came out of jail. Like, you can tell she still got it, but she wasn't all the way warmed up. Nicki Minaj is starting to warm up. She's feeling herself now. So if you think this album was something, wait until she dropped one of these new features. She about to kill somebody's shit. She about to go nuts on somebody's shit. And then she killed Safari. Man, I can't believe this nigga. This is another thing I got a question. How in the fuck do you bag a chick that bad, the hottest chick in the game? She was making more than Beyonce at this point in time. And you want to go cheat and pay for the pussy. You paying for pussy and you Nicki Minaj's boyfriend, slap yourself. Y'all mind. Just say like a Jamaican motherfucker, slap your damn self. This motherfucker done paid for pussy with the nigga. Motherfuckers would be paying me for my dick if I was Nicki Minaj's boyfriend. If I would have stepped out anyway, it ain't even. This ain't no bargain dick. This ain't no motherfucking good sense dick. This ain't no what they call that shit at the grocery store. A little cheap shit. You know what I'm talking about. God, man. Food club. Shit like that. This ain't none of that. This dick is motherfucking expensive. It's diamond price. I mean, like, shit, I need racks. I'm gonna need racks for this. So I ain't gonna be fucking nobody low budget. Just won't be none of her friends. But damn it, I'm trying to tell you. But really, in all honesty, I would be satisfied because what you gotta go through out here with the other motherfuckers that don't got money like Nicki, I'll be happy at home with Nicki motherfucking Minaj. And I don't need to step out no motherfucking way. But this nigga steps out, and then you can tell he felt bad about himself because then he tried to steal the motherfucker's credit card to try to justify it. Like, oh man, oh shit, steal that damn credit card. Nigga was like, shit, I'm gonna fuck them to sleep and then go in their purse. Damn, Safari on this motherfucking scam artist. Giving them that scammer dick. Dick them down, scam. Like, motherfucker wake up like, hold on. Somebody been up a motherfucking bank account. But now we got to get into a little serious thing that I see going on, because I ain't trying to hold y'all up too long. But just want to put something on y'all head. You see, the Red Sea and all that shit back in the days in the Bible, that shit's taking place now, and they said they don't see no stopping coming soon. And on top of that, you know, they try to make it sound like, oh, this, you know, it's just ordinary. It's ordinary. Okay, why can't you ordinarily stop the shit? Stop acting like everything's just ordinary, and trying to discredit the Bible, because it also says in a time like when the signs start coming up that women would be put on a pedestal and then they would be knocked off of that pedestal. But when they get knocked off of it, men will hate them so much that they won't be taken up for them no more. Men were put here to protect the women. So we were the muscle. Women were always the better thinkers. Their minds is always better. That's why it's always good to have a woman in your business. Then you're going to prosper. So it's really good to have men and women as a family run a business. That's the way it's supposed to be. But all I'm seeing through these headlines is black women now. I ain't seen not one white woman, no Filipino woman, nothing. Just black women mugshots. They getting locked up. They getting attacked by police. All this shit is going on now, and the men are turning the side eye to it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This shit is in the Bible, so y'all need to pay attention. Everybody need to go ahead and start getting right, and we need to start working together. Stop all that hate. The women hate the men, and the men hate the women. Y'all need to stop all that shit, because we the only ones that's going to protect us. And I just wanted y'all to ponder and think on that, because even the president just the other day called whatever the fuck her name is, Amberosa, I don't give a damn. Her parents should have named her some shit everybody else know. So if I'm getting the name wrong, you can't blame me, blame her damn parents. But Donald Trump called her a motherfucking dog, which basically means you're calling her a fucking bitch. A female dog is a bitch. So he basically called her a bitch, not blatantly. Like, he said it kind of like in a sneakily way. Like something that, you know, you can't censor, you can't take it off, you can't do this, you can't do that. But somebody that thinks knows that he basically just called her a bitch. And ain't nobody, not near one black leader, not nobody said any damn thing about it. Nothing. No marches, no nothing. But I can tell you one thing, her ass is definitely about to be in trouble. She's definitely about to be in trouble, because when I was listening to the shit, when she told it to CNN, when I was listening to everything she was saying, I was like, shit, I could hear laws that she's breaking. And she's defamation of character if you can't prove this shit. On top of defamation, shit, she done broke all kind of privacy, damn shit. You bringing recordings into government, that's already breach confidentiality because you released the shit. How did it get released? So she better have some good damn lawyers. That's all I gotta say. But I just wanted to put that on y'all heads. So go over to HWLRADIO.com, download the radio station app. Make sure you check out the sponsors page. And if you want to leave a donation, go ahead over to HWLRADIO.com. The donate button's right over there in the corner. If you're on your cell phone, slide over the screen, hit the donate button. It's right over there in the corner. It's in the right-hand corner if you need help, if you couldn't understand. But that's going to be it for today. And quote for the day is, sometimes you just gotta wake the fuck up. No, today the quote is just, live life and do whatever makes you happy. Fuck everybody else. Because everybody else ain't got to deal with what the fuck you got to deal with. So make sure you happy before you making sure anybody else is. It's going to fuck up your life. And I'm out. Your life.